Biafra Oduduwa Republic, Sultan reveals those tearing Nigeria apart. Well, the Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Saad Abubakar III, has accused tribal politicians of attempting to tear the fabric of the nation apart under different guises. He stated this at a one-day retreat organized by the Northern Caucus of the Northern House of Representatives on Monday in Suleja, Niger State. The Sultan, who was represented by Danmadamin Sokoto Farouk Ahmed, urged Nigerians not to allow, quote, divisive schemes to pitch one ethnic group against another and cause division in the country. He, however, noted that Nigerians have equal rights to live and carry out legitimate businesses anywhere in the country. He said, today tribal politicians are bent on tearing the fabric of our nation apart under different guises. As patriotic and peace-loving Nigerians, we should not fold our arms and watch them destroy our unity. I therefore urge you as grassroots politicians to continue to support government efforts in restoring peace and stability across the country, as no nation can prosper under chaos. All Nigerians must enjoy equal freedom and equal rights to live peacefully and pursue their legitimate businesses in any part of the country they so choose, be it in the market or in the forest. Well, the fact is that doesn't mean you should go and start killing people, raping and committing criminal acts against them. We must reject all ill-conceived schemes that are divisive or divisive, schemes that are setting Nigerians against fellow Nigerians. Well, when truly, in fact, it should set the Nigerians against the government. That's it. We must abhor laws that are capable of causing intertribal or interregional disharmony. All men are created equal, and the unity of Nigeria is sacrosanct. Speaking on the Petroleum Industry Bill, PIB, the Sultan said legislation, when passed into law, will attract more investors into the country. He said we should have a PIB that will encourage massive hydrocarbon exploration in those frontier basins, a PIB that will attract foreign investors to bring their funds and develop the resources, a PIB that will guarantee optimum value to Nigerian people and investors, and a PIB that will strengthen the Nigerian economy and boost our sense of unity as citizens of one nation. What is sad is that you think there has to be international intervention for us to be better. Instead, tell your government to stop promoting the lifespan of monopolies, because they don't encourage competition and innovation in the country itself. Because what is the point in bringing in investors when the investors don't even have competition in the country? Listen, you have to be self-sufficient first, because this will then push investors to make higher demands, which puts Nigeria at, a riskier position to accept these demands or decline them. But the fact is, there is no point. The passage of the PIB will enable Nigeria to commercialize these huge hydrocarbon reserves, to get more funds to develop other sectors of the economy, such as education, health, agriculture, solid minerals, technology, and innovation, manufacturing, and infrastructure before the end of the oil economy. Listen, it's so sad. Like, you're not even promoting competition, the creation of new markets or new industries and innovation in your country. Because it's like, if you don't do that, listen, I'm not even going to talk about that. But I'm just saying what he's saying is absolutely false. I don't say anything here that I do agree with. Well, actually, I agree with the fact that we as Nigerians should not tear each other down, when really and truly we are not our enemies, but the government is. Listen, right now, Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested, so it just requires that we all step up, because this may either go in two ways. People may be, very much reserved and are humbled real quick, not even push for anything, or it would drive us even more. Again, we cannot tear something apart that is already torn to shreds, to tiny pieces. So what do you expect Nigerians to do? And you haven't really given any. Yeah, listen, sometimes we have to be objective, and you can give reasons as to why we should be more Nigeria, but the reasons given so far are not what do you call it, are not, convincible. Like they're not enough. Someone says, stop forcing what can never be won to be won by force, because Nigeria is not the one and can never be fooled to be won. One Nigeria is evil. Listen, I think we all chose Nigeria. Why? Because we're all desperate to get independence. Absolutely 100%. But that does not mean that we have to remain as one. Again, Nigeria, the foundations of Nigeria's existence was definitely financial, was a business deal. We were bought, it was an investment. Listen, we're still being, look, neo-colonialism still very much exists. And to think about how kleptocratic our government is, imagine the neo-colonialists and what they're receiving as well. And what's even sad, talking about, trying to revive the economy with international input. The fact is, even the country itself, its leaders devalue its currency. But then you just can't devalue your currency when you don't even make anything that will make your products cheap to be bought internationally. Listen, there's just so many things that don't make sense in this country. But listen, it's just it. Someone says, Mr. Sultan, please tell that to Buhari, for he is the number one tribal politician. He has even before he became president, his utterances and body language speak volume of that. Absolutely, he's proven again. He's definitely much pro Fulani. Absolutely, I mean, this was definitely proven in his interview with Arise TV, where he talked about his connections with non-Nigerian Fulani countries where there's a connection and like train lines. I'm not really sure, but he has proven on several occasions to be very much pro Fulani and anti anything that's not Fulani, technically he does not support. Basically, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Of course that is sad. But listen, I don't know what to say now. Someone says, where is the justice in this sermon? Equal rights should also include equal rights to everything. Okay. Stop all the oil gas field in the name of Sultan or his agent or representative in interest. He's the epicenter of industrial corruption. We're not even industrialized. Where's the corruption coming from? But this is sad. You're talking about equality and all that. It's so sad, because these people always talk referring to the people but never to the governments to step up. It's always the people that have to step up. Don't get me wrong. There are times and there are, circumstances where the people have to step up and take responsibility for the fact or for whatever they've done. But again, it takes two to tango. Please put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.